Hey guys, have you ever wanted to take a trip to Disneyland but don't quite know where to start? Touringplans.com tells us that there are more than 60 rides, attractions, and shows you can watch at Disneyland. So if you've never been before, it can be kind of overwhelming. And that's what I'm here to do today, is to help you learn how to have the most perfect day at Disneyland. It's definitely a place that's known for being expensive, so I want to be able to give you the best bang for your buck, because it can be such a memorable and fun place to go with your loved ones. My name's Ashley, and I've always been obsessed with Disney. I've been really lucky throughout my life to go to Disneyland probably more than 20 times, and so I've come up with quite the list of tips and tricks. And I also really love following bloggers and YouTubers, and I was able to go to Disneyland a couple months ago, so I am most up to date as to what's changed in the parks. So like I said, we're going to discuss tips and tricks to help you get throughout your day. The first thing I would say is to have a great start to your day. The second is to know what rides you want to go on and what order to do them in. And the third is to make sure you add in relaxing and chill activities to your day so you don't get burnt out. So now that you're ready to start your Disneyland vacation, let's go over how to have the perfect morning before you get to the park. First, you want to make sure you pack your backpack the night before. Casey Stames at Disneyland Daily tells us 3 of the most important things you need. So of course, first there are your tickets, second there are snacks, and third there's water. All very important things. And what's nice too is at Disneyland you don't have to wait in line or pay to get water. They have refillable water stations for you. The next thing you want to make sure you pack are the right clothes. Since California is generally warmer than Idaho, you don't have to worry about it too much, but make sure you check your weather app, because sometimes you need things like sweatshirts and coats. Most of the time in the summer, you just need your sunglasses and sunscreen. It just kind of depends on what time of year you go. And the last thing you want to make sure you pack are the fun things. Like, you got Disney apparel, like got my Spirit jersey on. They have the Mickey and Minnie ears that you can buy when you're there. And then for kids, they have autograph books that you can have the different characters sign, which is really fun. And then the next thing you want to do to make sure you have a good morning is to get a good and filling breakfast. My favorite way to do this is to just find a hotel that has a free breakfast, but you can also buy the food items beforehand, or you can get some breakfast in the parks, but the options are limited and there are often long lines to get them. And then the next thing you want to do to have your good morning is to wake up early and to secure your mode of transportation. Chantel at Disneyland Tour Guide tells us you want to be there 30 minutes before the park opens. Most of the time it opens at 8, so you want to be there at 7:30 so you can race right onto your favorite ride. And then the next thing is important is the transport. So you can walk, you can drive your car, or you can take a shuttle. For me, I would suggest taking the shuttle because you are able to get to the park first and cut the long security lines. So now that you're at Disneyland and ready to go, you got to figure out your ride schedule so you can maximize your time. So there are a lot of really cool attractions there, but you want to make sure you're efficient so you're able to do them all. A lot of the times Disneyland is pretty crowded. The waits can be up to an hour sometimes in the middle of the day. And so something that really helps with this is downloading the Disneyland app. On this app they have the wait times, they have the map, it'll tell you when shows are or where characters are, and that's really helpful. And of course there's always the good old physical maps. This was from my last trip at Christmas time. As you can see, you just open it up, has your map right there, so you're able to see where all the rides are. And you definitely want to make sure you do the popular rides first. One of the newest rides that opened is called Rise of the Resistance. It is an amazing Star Wars ride. You got to make sure you go on it. But the waits can be up to 3 hours late in the day, so make sure you do that one first. There are a lot of other popular rides that get long lines, like Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, Indiana Jones, Thunder Mountain. There can be quite a long list of what you want to do, but it is really simple to follow the app and get on the map as well, and plan where you're going to start and just do all the rides that are close to that one and move throughout the park. Another way to maximize ride time is to get Genie Plus. This is a new system that they have where you can cut through the long lines. The official Disneyland website does tell us that Genie Plus is an extra $20 per person per day. So that's kind of a downside, is that you have to pay extra for it. My family decided to try it this last time we went, and it was really helpful in the afternoon when it was crowded. But honestly, you don't really need it if you get there early and are able to do all the rides you want to at the beginning of the day. Because you've woken up early and have been going nonstop, you want to make sure you add in relaxing activities. So here are some things to help you keep up your momentum. The first thing I want to point out is the official website does say that the park is open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., so it can be kind of a long day and it is okay to take a nap. We often get a hotel close to the park so we can walk or shuttle back, take a nap, or go swimming. Another thing I love to do is to just eat some really good snacks in the shade and people watch. It can be really relaxing. My favorite snack to get is the Dole Whip ice cream, so make sure you get that when you go. And another way to relax is the shows that they have. There's always seats, there's AC, and there are some really cool shows. There's a Frozen musical, you can talk to Crush from Nemo, and my favorite thing to do is go to the Enchanted Tiki Room where you get to listen to some catchy tunes, and I love to eat my Dole Whip there. So we now know how to keep ourselves happy and energized while going to Disney. So today we've discussed some good tips to helping you embark on your Disneyland journey. The first is to make sure you start your day out perfect. The second is to maximize your ride time and know the best order for them. And the third is to make sure you relax and unwind every once in a while. You don't want to have burnout. So to close, Disneyland is one of the best places you can visit on your vacation. It is so fun and so memorable, and by giving you this list of tips and tricks, I really just want to help you make the most of your time. I want your trip to be low stress and enjoyable, and I want you to be able to do all of the things that you want. So now you're ready to start your vacation. And here are my note cards. All right, thank you.